Hello, what's going on, guys, and welcome back to another Minecraft stream. Hi Rye, hi Grum, hello Verde, hi Ghostly, hi Supergirl. Hello Supergirl, I saw you. Why are you bleeding? This is my Halloween skin. I've been through some stuff, guys. I'll show you real quick, just because I can't take off my armor for too long. But yeah, this is my Halloween skin. Dan Rye made it for me a couple of years back. I should do another skin contest where we had like that art contest for different skin variants for Halloween. You need to log on to the Haunted Harvest soon. I miss hanging. Yeah, definitely. I'm gonna have to do that sometime soon. Hello, Iris. Welcome in. How you doing? Looks really cool. Yeah. Oh. Hey, I didn't even look at you. I was in F5. Okay, sir. You need to work out those problems. You can't really be so aggressive all the time. Yo, what's up, Sola Cola? How you doing today? Actually, this is the most active it's ever been. It's good to see you, Sola. Hello. Anyways, yo, okay. There we have another Enderman. I gotta be careful with this cave. That's the thing, guys. Doing this Lush cave, it means that it's super dark right now in areas where mobs can spawn. So I think our next step pretty soon is to place some torches underneath the moss carpets just to get it nice and lit. That's a cool little trick I learned recently, is you can go and be like, boom, you get your moss carpets, and then boom, and look, it lights up all around. Isn't that cool? That is really cool. Hi Max, how you doing today? Yo, Johnny boy, what's up, guys? Yeah, I've been pretty busy this past week. I'm sorry I haven't been around as much, guys, but we're back. We're getting back to it, and I'm just super happy to be here with you guys. So hello, welcome back in, everyone. By the way, I'm Roy. I'm named different on YouTube. Oh, that's cool. Well, hey, it's good to see you. Hello. Yo, what's up, Sakuria? I love that name. Oh man, this area is gonna look so cool once we're done with it. We just basically put a lot of torches underneath some of these mossy carpets. Now, of course, this entire area is prone to change because we're gonna be having a lot of like little small huts. So the lighting might change eventually. But just kind of prepping the area with some torches here and there. It's just good just to prevent mob spawning in our early stages. After all, guys, this is hardcore. By the way, I'm really glad that Enderman didn't attack me when I had no armor on when I was showing you guys the skin. That's wild. It would be so cool if there's a mod where you can like, I know there's a resource pack where you can turn armor off, but like I would love it to be toggleable where it doesn't take any loading time or anything. You just click a button and your armor just disappears on your screen while you're still wearing it, just so I can show off my skin. I imagine that's a mod. I'm gonna have to figure that out, but that would be so cool because sometimes y'all ask me what my Minecraft skin is, and bam, I can just do that. Hi Fat Boy, thank you so much for joining. How you doing today? Hello. Hi. We have some people on TikTok too. By the way, I was saying TH, that. my pronunciation's bad, so it sounded like I was saying something else. I swear I'm not calling you fat. I swear. But yeah, I'm so glad to be back. Hi, 6'7". Yo, what's up, Crystal? What's up? I thought I've been gone for so long. I figured that joke would have been dead by now. But hey, the internet always amazes me. So there we go. All right. Oh man, it looks so magical, guys. Yo. So today I'm thinking we're gonna want to gather a lot of string. That's the next step, which I might wait for it to turn nighttime. Get a ton of string. I believe we might already have like 15. I remember we killed a lot of spiders, so maybe we might have some more string than I thought. But I don't know. Oh, I think I spent this. Yeah, that's right. I use string to craft bundles, I think. Hi, Samara. How you doing today? It's unfortunately thriving. Oh, wait. What do you mean? I totally forget. Hey Jay, hey Lewis, good to see you. All right, it's turning nighttime. I don't think I'm gonna sleep this night, guys. I think we're gonna try to kill a lot of spiders. I think that's the good plan there. Hey yo, get away from Cardi B, dude. What the heck, Cardi the cartographer. I think it's such a good name, Cardi. Yeah, gotta love it. All right, Enderman, you enjoy your time there. Oh, the 6'7" joke. Oh yeah, it is still thriving. I had to block that out of my mind. We can't. Yeah, I've been waiting for a stream for the whole week. Yeah, we're back. We're back now, guys. Thanks. I was really in a time crunch with the project I was working on. I'm doing some editing work for this show that's going to be on TV. It's not like a big show or anything, but you know, it's still a great opportunity. And I was in a little bit of a time crunch because I kind of underestimated how much time it was going to take. And I managed to get it done. But also, like, even though I could have streamed, I wasn't feeling too good anyway, so I figured I'd just, you know, dive my whole attention into that. Anyways, okay. So, we do not have any string like I thought. Dang. Dang, this is so sad. Do you have string, Fletcher? No, you take string. That's why I got rid of all my string, because I was trading with you. You're a bad influence, Fletcher. Ah, beautiful. What a great night for killing spiders, right? Right? Right, fireflies? Okay. Where is all my food that's actually good food and not glowberries? That is the question, isn't it? Let me go back to my chest. I'm doing good, though. How y'all doing? Are you guys ready for Halloween in just 2 days away? Isn't that awesome? 2 days away until Halloween. That is so cool. Any special plans, guys? Any parties? Any trick-or-treating? Okay. And, you know, what have y'all been up to this past week? Anything cool? I started writing out a concept for a game I want to make. Oh, nice! What type of game is it? If you kill the Fletcher, he drops all the string. Totally not lying. If only that was the case, I would kill the Fletcher. Alright, buddy. Alright, nice. 1 string, even though we have looting 3. That's, interesting. I mean, I don't know how much string spiders usually give, so I'm not complaining. But, let's see if we can get at least, like, 20, give or take. I really want to get enough so I can just start, like... Ooh, hi, fully copper. I love seeing copper armor. It looks so cool. Alright, Creeper, you're gonna have to die. Unless I'm gonna die. I should probably get my totem while I'm out here. I do have it in the back of my inventory. Let me just kill these guys real quick. Because we do not want this to be my death of my entire hardcore world. That'd be crazy. Hi, Crystal. The kind of thing you would play on your phone. Oh, that's cool. Oh, nice. Is it like a Geometry Dash vibe? Like, give me like an example that I could possibly relate it to. 0 to 2 pieces per spider. Oh, interesting. Okay. Alright, then we're getting pretty good. We have 4 so far. Halloween sleepover with friends and probably trick-or-treating that evening. Oh, that sounds so fun. Enjoy it. Enjoy the time while it lasts, you know? Like, that's so fun. You know, even when you're, like, older, guys, even when you're, like, an adult, of course, like, I feel like society frowns upon you trick-or-treating, like, if you're an adult, because that's what kids do. But, I'd say enjoy trick-or-treating up until 18, you know what I mean? Enjoy your childhood, and, like, still do fun stuff on Halloween, like, go out to parties, hang out with friends, you know? Can you remind me if it's, 30? What do you mean, John? I'm confused. I'm not an alarm clock. You gotta ask Siri to do that. Today I fell at a mall outside. Oh no, you scraped your knee in your hand. You fell at a mall. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, I actually was on vacation, and I fell myself. But it was funny, but not funny. We were crossing the road carrying a case of water, and I tripped and fell. It was 2 years ago when I was down in the Caribbean. Yeah. So I understand. Yeah, I'm at the age where I probably am pushing it a bit, but I have no shame. No, and that's totally fair. That's your right. I feel like if anything, I was a very self-conscious kid. So when I was like 14, for some reason I got into my head that I am not allowed to trick-or-treat anymore. That's something that little kids do. And I was just like, you know what I mean? But that's like crazy. You know, you can go ahead and trick-or-treat up until like 18, I'd say. Have fun with it. You're a child, man. You know what I mean? Yeah. I fell on the bus because I don't sit down quick enough. Aw, dang. Yeah, you gotta be careful. Sometimes, like, especially when you're on a bus, it can all just be so, like, you know, like, very, very wobbly. So you want to just sit down, be safe. Hi, Gabe. Welcome in, everyone on TikTok. Hey, Cruelty. How you doing? Right now, guys, for anyone who's joining in, welcome in. We're going to be working on a Lush cave over there. But in order to stop the lush from growing, we're trying to get some string, which means we're gonna have to kill a lot. Oh my gosh, you have a big sword, don't you? Take that. Ooh, we just got 2 pieces of armor from that. Okay. I think I'm going to gather those copper leggings just so I could disenchant it. Get some extra XP for my mending. I got to keep in mind my pickaxe is very low, so we're going to want to fix that soon. Well, that's cool. That was like a nearly full... Wow, I don't usually see that. After I kill a zombie, usually the armor's near broken, but that was like a nearly full one. Huh, interesting. Alrighty, our elytra is very dead, so we cannot use that to cross here. But let's just go good old-fashioned jumping in the river. Let's do it. Instead of string, you shear it with shears, it'll stop growing. Is that actually a thing, Taylor? No way. Really? That's actually a feature in the game? Whoa, okay. If that's the case, I've been lied to my entire life. Because like I've seen in all these builds people use string. Works on the loft too. Okay. Alright, this is crazy. Chat, we're gonna go test this theory real quick. Hi Phoebe, how you doing? If this is the case, I am eternally grateful, Tele. Like, oh my gosh. Maybe that's why. Maybe that's what I've been missing in my life is shearing the lush glowberries. Just don't bone meal it after. Ah, gotcha. So basically, will the bottom glowberry always have like not be lit? Is that how it is? I've heard that, but I thought it was a rumor, to be honest. Honestly, I thought so too. I guess we'll have to test it, right? We'll have to test it. Let's have like a little bit of an experiment here. So let me grab my shears wherever it is. Hopper golems, you guys are slacking. Oh, are you a statue yet? No. Bro, turn into a statue already. Chop, chop. Don't got all day. Grow it out one longer than you need it and shear it at the bottom. Okay.
Hydrate.
Interesting. I guess we'll have to see there. A turtle playing Minecraft. How exciting. Yo, what's up, Joden Catastrophe? Hello. Thanks for the hydrate. Let me drink some water. Alright, alright. Ooh. I love the sound of opening a copper chest. I feel like they should, like, maybe an unpopular opinion, but they should definitely, like, lower the chest sound. It's just a little bit too jarring sometimes, too loud. Like, they should match it with this. This feels, like, very, like, satisfying to open, while this one, I mean, it's a sound that's been in the game for years, but it's a little bit jarring. I don't know. I don't know. Anyways, let's put that there, and let's go grab these shears and bring them out. But hold on. I'm gonna try a little test here. I think it works fine like that, so... Whoa, okay, yeah, even though it wasn't lit, it still allows me to shear it. Okay, that's great. So I didn't need to... I mean bone meal it, just don't add more, or it'll grow again. Yeah, I gotcha. Okay. Interesting. Oh, let me make sure to eat. Imagine if Jay has a pet turtle and named it Jay. Dang, that would be like a universe-bending event there. By the way, guys, ignore my hotbar being an absolute mess. Oh man, the sun's rising. Yo, that's awesome. Jarring, oh my god, you're like true British roadmen. British? Yes, I've been on many roads, not gonna lie. I've been on many roads. That's how I did it on some residential houses. That is literally so amazing. All right, real quick, let me fix my hotbar before, you know, it makes some of you guys uncomfortable. I mean, you know what? Sometimes that's the thing about us builders, us terraformers. We got to do what we got to do. All right, now this shear thing is actually really good for us because like we don't need a lot of string. We can just shear it. So let me just real quick cut down some of the lengths of these. And nice. Yo, how's it going? Yo, what's up, Hitmarker? Good to see ya. Hello. Right now I'm shearing some of the glowberries because I just learned that we can shear them to stop them from growing. Let me actually go grab my Happy Ghast because it'll allow me to reach higher. Happy Ghast, where are you? You know what? I might have left you down this way. If I remember properly. I think we're doing some work and I let you go over here Gonna have to remember which ones you've done now. Yeah, I actually haven't done any yet. I'm just currently gonna, yeah, I'm gonna go in order. We'll have to see. I mean, over time, obviously, I will know which ones I haven't because some will grow super, super tall. All right, Happy Gas, do not go up. All right, Happy Gas. You know what? What if I do this? What are you gonna do about this, huh? Yeah, kapow. Oh, okay. I thought it was gonna hit you. Why didn't it hit you? Usually it hits your hitbox, and it's like, all right, bet. All right, there we go. There we go. Why is there a floating treetop? Because of pure laziness, Verde. Pure laziness. That's been there for like a year, honestly. At this point, that's been there since I started this entire area. I remember I was trying to get some. Oh yeah, I was trying to get some cherry wood for my house. That's how long it's been. Fix it? Nah, I'm too lazy right now. I'm too lazy. How about you join this world and fix it? Wait. Uh-huh. There's 2 floating treetops? Maybe, there might be. Glad I could help, Jay. Yeah, thank you, Taylor. What's the IP? Local host. It's like part of the scenery now. That is true. That is true. It looks like a gumball just floating in the sky. Yo, what's up, Atlas? Hello. Oh, I love these sounds. All right, nice. Nice. Pink cloud, literally. Okay, I think this length is pretty good. If anything, if we ever wanted to shorten it, let me shorten a little bit over here. But if we ever wanted to shorten it even more, we can just like, yeah, we can go much further. This looks beautiful though. We're gonna stop right there. All right, come on, Shears, let's do this. Thanks for the follow, Jack. Jack and Jelly, I really appreciate that. Hello. Whoa, it's like we're all getting a haircut, guys. Whoa. I don't think I've ever heard that sound in Minecraft before. Wait, I have. Is it the same sound they use for sheep? For shearing sheep? Is it? Maybe it's slightly different. That's actually really cool. Oh my gosh. Oh my god, 6'7"? What do you mean by 6'7"? What do you mean by that? What do you guys mean by that? What do you mean by that? I don't know why, but whenever I always mimic Randay. What do you mean by that? He says that a lot. What do you mean by that? My streak is 67. Oh, nice. Yo, that's awesome. Your level. Whoa. Wait, so you've been let me see, because I have a little chat thing that combines things. Yeah, that's not fooling me, pal. I'm on a happy gas. Nothing can get me. What's up, my brother? What's up, Venom? How you doing today? Venom. Speaking of Venom, I was watching Spider-Man recently. I think I mentioned that last stream, actually. I watched a little bit of the Andrew Garfield Spider-Man. But that got me down a whole, like, road of, like, Marvel stuff. So I actually finished watching Loki. I watched season 1 of it, and then I watched season 2, and it was so good. I really love what they did with Loki's character, you know? I won't spoil anything if you guys haven't seen it, but I really love what they did. Because, you know, I never got resolution. You know, I never got, like, my my end of the character, you know? I never was satisfied with how they ended things with him. But now it's really cool. Loki is my favorite. I see what you did there. So, as long... Oh, let me remove these. As long as I don't bone meal the bottom block, we should be good, right? So, like, if I use the bone meal to bone meal, like, up there to give it more light up there, that should be fine, right? Alright, yeah, we're going to do that just in spots to give some more light in areas. But, yeah, we're going to keep it relatively small here in the center. Nice. Yeah, if I miss any, that's the cool thing. They'll just grow over time, and I'll be like, snip, we're fine. A-okay. Nice. Alright, cool. Yeah, guys, I'm just currently flying around on a happy gas, snipping some of the glow berries here, just so we can have a nice top of the cave. Did you see that video of hold on, sentient life and build a boat for treasure in the Discord server yet? Oh, I didn't. Did you DM it to me? Because you know, when we talk about stuff on stream, if you don't like ping me or DM it to me, I won't really see it as instantly. I won't really remember to check. So yeah, if you can ping me, that would be great. Hi, Gavaline. Hello. So yeah, what like TV shows have you guys been interested in lately? Oh, look at you, Happy Gast. So cute. Such a cute Happy Gast. Oh, my cat has been laying in a new spot now. So whenever I wake up, I go out into our living room and I sit in this like nice chair. And now every time my cat's sitting right on the like top of the chair, like top of the sorry, what is it called? Not a It's not like just a wooden chair. It's like actually like a little sofa, I guess. But he keeps like sitting at the place where I put my head, and it's so cute. It's really cute. Modern Family. Oh, interesting. I know that ended like years and years ago, right? But are you just rewatching it? I think they ended that. I'm into more older TV shows. I'm excited about Stranger Things, though. Oh, that's cool. By older TV shows, are we talking like Little House on the Prairie? There's a really old ones like All in the Family. Like old, are we talking? What are we talking? Maybe Loki? Oh, Loki's good. Killing Eve, I've heard a lot of good stuff about Cruelty. Killing Eve, I've heard a lot of good stuff about. What was another thing I just recently watched? I watched something else that, like, I totally forget now. But I remember it being, like, a trendy show. Oh, I watched a little bit of Agatha All Along, which was, like, the spin-off of WandaVision. Or, like, the continuation of WandaVision. But that's not it. I totally forget right now. Whatever, I guess I'll figure it out. Where's all our bone meal? Oh, there we go. We have a little bit more. Alright. It's interesting building in my hardcore world because I'm not, like, reliant at all on anyone else. It's all up to me. Which is a little bit much because, like, I'm so lazy when it comes to getting resources for myself. I just want to get right into building. I don't want to have to gather everything. It's so good. Have you watched Fallout? I did watch the first episode of Fallout with my dad, but then like I didn't really feel it. Maybe I wasn't fully focused, but I didn't feel it in the beginning, so I just didn't watch all of it. Yeah, Stranger Things I'm excited for as well, but at the same time, it's slightly underwhelming because it's taken so long. I guess we'll have to see. Hopefully it's like big. But that's the thing that about Stranger Things is you binge it all in one sitting and then like it's done and you're like, oh no, I want more, you know? So I guess I'm gonna have to, approach it, in a better way. Hello, I'm Pancakes. Alright guys, here's our Lush cave. That's looking pretty good so far. I'm thinking maybe we remove these torches and start putting them under moss carpets, and then we like do some outlines for the huts that we're gonna do for the villagers. I think that sounds good. And then we can go back up there and bone meal some more glowberries. I'm definitely gonna watch Pluribus. Yes, me too. I was actually gonna mention that. Thanks for the reminder. Yeah, Vince Gilligan is an absolute like such a talented guy with what he did with Breaking Bad that I really feel like he can do a lot of good stuff with Pluribus, especially the main actor who I know from Kim Wexler. I believe her name's Rhea something, I believe. But yeah, she did great as well. So I'm looking forward to it. It feels very dystopian. I have not yet watched Severance, but I've heard a lot of people making like similar like vibes to like Severance. But like a lot of people still don't know what it's about because the trailers are very like intentionally vague. But it seems like it's like some sort of like dystopian Black Mirror type vibe where, it's about like the main character is actually like a really good good person battling like a world full of happy people, I believe. I think that's what I've heard people saying. I don't know. I'm excited. Jay, any news on the showcase builds? For the loft, I don't know. I actually totally forgot about that. We might have set a date. If we just pass the deadline date, I'll start looking into that, but I forgot. You should all watch Yellow Jackets. It's so good, so wholesome. They're so sweet to each other. Oh, that's cool. That's great. Yeah, I'm definitely looking for more shows when I have the time. Alright, guys, I gotta remember that my pickaxe is very low, so we don't want to do too much more with that. But, good progress so far. Let's cover up this cave. Make some nice Nice areas here. What's up? What's up, Full Merc? I'm doing good. How are you doing? Thanks for the lurk, hit marker. I'm gonna lurk while working on the big cave. Nice. Enjoy working on the big cave. I'm working on the cave right now too, but it's not that big, I suppose. Alright, I think I should go sleep. Just because I don't want to have to deal with mobs spawning all over here. Though I know mobs won't spawn directly next to me because of how mob spawning works. Eventually, something's gonna spawn. It's just gonna be in the way. Feeling tired? Have an awesome rest of your stream? Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you, Gaviline. Take care. You should install a big crosshair texture pack. I heard it gives you better aim. Okay, Verde. Wow. But honestly, I don't think I have that much bad aim. Did it ping you? Yes, it did. Whenever you at me on Discord, it'll ping me. I'll check it out later. Yeah. I meant that in the kindest way possible. Are you referring to in general, or like building, or like PvP? Is this stream eligible for the Copper Cape reward? I've noticed some people wearing them in game. Yeah, sorry, Cloudy. Unfortunately, the Copper Cape event ended on the 19th of October, so you cannot get the code anymore. And I don't know when the redemptions are ending. I'm pretty sure it's in November. Like, if you already have the code, you can redeem it in November. But yeah, unfortunately, they did a really small window for the Copper Cape this time around. So it is really unfortunate. Oh, by the way, why am I... Okay, hold on. We can just bone meal it. We don't need to do all that. There we go. Just bone meal. Yeah. Though, I might do something a little bit different with this section of the cave. I don't know yet. Well, we could do grass here. Honestly, like, some normal grass here could be a vibe. Gradios when I was away from the PC. Dang. Actually, you know what? We'll just do moss for now since it's the easiest. We'll figure it out as we go. We can always do some sort of gradient type thing later. But yeah, it always happens when you're, like, you know, away from your computer, right? Like, I am notorious for missing out on stuff. I'm just grateful to have people like Verde to remind me. Like, just random viewers are like, hey, there's another Cape event. You should check it out. Who's everyone's favorite DC character? Ooh, DC.
Hydrate.
Oh, I would have to say Supergirl. I really like Supergirl. Specifically Melissa Benoist's depiction of Supergirl in the series. I also love the Flash and the Green Arrow. There's like an equal tie between those three, in my opinion. I think, especially the actors, what they did. It's, you know, in terms of acting, I do have to say, I think I like the Flash. Oh man, it's such a tie. It's between Stephen Amell with the Green Arrow, Melissa Benoist with Supergirl, and Grant Gustin with the Flash. In terms of characters, I think I like Supergirl the best in terms of characters, in my opinion. But it's really difficult. I don't know. Can I whisper to you, or are you in a Discord? Oh, you're talking to someone else, my bad. Batman or Red Hood? Oh, wow. Win Scott, Jeremy Jordan all the way. Interesting. Actually getting the code is still on. When I got it when I last watched you, and I looked it up, it doesn't end until the 15th of November. Interesting. Did they extend it? Because if they extend it, that's interesting. Let me take a look, hit marker. Let me take a look real quick. Let me do some research. I'm gonna go to my drops inventory on my channel. Drops inventory. Dula Pep? Interesting. Copper Cape. Yeah, the Copper Cape is available until November 14th, but it looks like the campaign for, like, claiming it, according to my panel, has ended. It is a closed drop campaign on my end. So, yeah, I don't think you can claim it anymore, but maybe you just got lucky. I think they might have extended it due to, like, the server, like, delays that they had on their end. They were like, oh, let's give people some more time. You know, people had some trouble claiming it. Win Scott. Oh yeah, Win Scott, of course. I actually totally forgot about that, Samara. When I read it, I was like, okay, who's that? But now I recall, yes, I think his actor did a good job. Yeah, I heard that he does like Broadway stuff as well. Yeah, interesting. I do have to say, I liked Cat Grant's character in Supergirl the series. I haven't watched a new Superman movie. I haven't watched a new Superman movie, but I heard like they had it so Cat Grant was younger. I don't know if that like character was like the character is probably more like accurate to the comics, but I liked in Supergirl how Cat Grant was kind of like a role model figure. I think that was great. I think that was really well done in the Supergirl series. I don't know if we're talking about if a lot of people have watched Supergirl like on the CW, the DC series, but yeah, we're just having a little bit of a DC discussion right now. Yeah. Who did who did Jessica Alba play in Fantastic Four? Oh, like the new Fantastic Four movie, Avengers, or are we talking about like one of the old ones? I haven't seen. I don't know. I think I heard that the new Fantastic Four movie is already out. Is it, or is it not? Yeah, I didn't like her at first, but further in the series, she was great. Yeah, definitely. She took some warming up to, for sure. I think it was an old one. Oh, gotcha. I actually never really watched the Fantastic Four movies, just because I didn't really, I don't know. At the time, I wasn't really interested in superhero stuff, and for some reason, when I did try watching it, I just lost my patience for some, I don't know. Like, I just didn't really fall in love with the plot. All right, guys. Man, oh man, this area is looking great. Especially as we have some nice, like, shadows here from the cave, and then over here. I'm thinking we can do some special stuff in that hill over there. But keep in mind, guys, we're trying to come up with, like, a pathway. We have a pathway leading up to my house, but we wanted to have a separate pathway that leads up to there, where I don't have to go all the way into my house and cross that bridge. I'm thinking we can have it so we have a path from over here, like go this way, and then like up the hill like this, I suppose. Well, let's take a look. Is there a cave here? Yeah, we can do something like that. We go like from here up the side right here, little wavy, and then up there, and then we can have like a pathway loop around the side. I think that could be cool, and it'll open up the hill there a little bit more, and maybe we can have some more crystals on the side of the mountain as well, or something like that. Interesting. Oh, very Halloween type music, huh? Ah, there's been an alien abduction. An alien abduction. I can't talk. Rooted dirt. Okay, let's take a lot of the rooted dirt. We have a lot of rooted dirt, which is good. I think I finally figured that one stream, y'all. Oh man, that was wild. That one stream where I was looking around for an azalea tree for an hour was crazy. Man, oh man. That took so long. But hey, it happens. This is why we don't let Jay gather the resources. I take too long. This is why this should be a multiplayer server. We gotta get more people to help me out here. Any other stuff you guys have been interested in lately? Any stuff y'all been watching? You're like, hey, this is pretty nice. Alright. Honestly, just having it as rooted dirt doesn't look that bad either. If I ever wanted to go that route to like make a brighter path, I could always do that. But I do love texturing my path, so we'll have to see. I did hear that rooted dirt looks great with granite, so we'll have to see about that as well. Also, are we going to have the debate about granite versus granite? Are we going to have that again? I think it is granite, right? I'm watching The Resident right now. Ooh, I've heard a lot of good stuff about that too. I'm always compelled to watch it, but then like I just don't. Granite, in my opinion. Alright. You know, it's okay. It's okay to be wrong sometimes. Don't worry, Supergirl. Not I'm gonna start triggering people. Jay, I'm not wrong. Yeah, you guys are honestly probably right. Granite sounds like a little bit like kryptonite. That doesn't sound right. Oh yeah, you know how people were saying azaleas aren't part of the desert? I found some of the desert near my shopping area. See? Thank you, Fallen Merc. See, guys? I told you I'm not crazy. I'm gonna start, quoting Better Call Saul. I know he switched those numbers. It was 1216, not 1261. I don't know. Has anyone here ever seen Better Call Saul? Man, great acting all around, I have to say. That's such a great series. Diorite is better than Granite at this point. Okay, but it's not okay. Let's have a discussion here, guys. It's Diorite, not Diorite, right? Right? We can all agree on that. It's Diorite. Then why is Granite called granite by some of you guys? Right? Like I have a point here, right? Like it's andesite, not andesite. It's diorite, not diorite. So why should granite be granite? Ah, yes. I just had like a major point here. I should be someone who like debates people, because I'm so good. Because English is dumb. Yeah, you have a point. Yes, yeah. I don't know. I mean, I don't know the correct pronunciation. I'm gonna have to look it up later, but I'm trusting you guys because I think the last time we had this conversation, a majority of you said granite, so I'm inclined to believe that. But I'm notoriously someone who mispronounces a lot of things, so I can't really trust myself here. Oh, it's turning nighttime again. Okay. So yeah, this path's gonna go up that way, and we're gonna have it loop around. But I think I'm gonna need to do some terraforming to that hill first to make it a little bit, not like totally flat, but just around the pathway. I really want some more smoother slopes so we can have some slabs. All right, I gotta head to stream. I'll see you later, Jay. See ya, Taylor. Granite, diorite, and andesite. Yeah. I agree with that assessment. It's like the placebo. How do you even pronounce that? Yeah, and it's also like the fact that like there's so many different ways to pronounce things. There's so many different cultures and languages, and pronunciations depend on where you're from. You know, like what's one that I heard? I don't know. I remember there being like a popular one. I don't know. I forget. Yeah, that's my pronunciation as a British person. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, honestly, there's no wrong pronunciation in my opinion. You just say placebo? I thought it was placebo. No, it is placebo. No, okay. When I said there's no wrong pronunciations, I take it back. Yeah, cruelty. It's not placebo. I've never heard that. But yeah, to be fair, I'm the one who pronounced siphon wrong when I was younger, so we've all been there. So wait, I've been saying it wrong this whole time? Yeah. It is placebo. Like the placebo effect? Yeah. No, that's totally fair though. Because like it's interesting. When you've been doing something your whole life and no one corrects you, it's like it has an effect on you, seriously. Seriously, guys. I used to pronounce Scion as Scion, I believe. Scion. And no one ever said a thing to me my entire life until I started saying it on stream and people were like, "Jay, are you okay?" And I was like, "Oh. I guess not. I guess not." So yeah. I'm here for you guys to correct you. All right? I'm here to make you guys better. Slash joke. You guys be who you are. I always used to pronounce TH sounds as F or V. Interesting, and no one corrected me until a couple years ago. Interesting. So like when you're saying that, you would say vat. Is that right? Cyan, I pronounce it as sci, like in sci-fi, and then an as an ant, like cyan. Cyan. Yeah. Yeah, cyan. Yeah. That's that's the pronunciation I've been told is correct as well. But I used to pronounce it as Scion, yeah. I got told the other day that archive is archive, not archive. Interesting. I can get where you got that from. Because like it sounds like French, right? Like archive, which I don't know. That might be a word in France, honestly. Archive, but yeah, it could be archive as well, right? Yeah, but yeah, it is archive. It's interesting. The English language has so many rules that don't make sense. You just like if you know, you know, and I believe like that's why learning English is a very difficult thing to do for non-native speakers. You know, because like that's the problems with our language. It's like there's like some rules that just don't make sense. All right, let's go grab some more stuff. Yay, more rooted dirt. Awesome. Yay. It's because we ripped off so many languages that we made our own rules and it's a mess. Yeah, right. It's also interesting. I saw like this satirical video on like American English, like United States English, and people were and like it was just funny. These little cartoon characters being like, right, so we're gonna pronounce it like this for no apparent reason, and then everyone was like, yeah, I agree. Let's do it like this. But it's interesting because like I don't know. I haven't studied linguistics, but I'm pretty sure like as more and more people settle around an area and a civilization is made. Like, and it depends on where those people come from. Like, different dialects over time get, like, merged together, different pronunciations. So that's why when you, like, you know, see, like, if you go to the South in the United States, you hear people talking like this, you know, like a Southern accent, compared to a New Yorker accent. Come on. You know, stuff like that. Like, the traditional, stereotypical accent for, like, a specific area. Of course, like, you know, don't get me wrong, TV and movies really perpetuate those stereotypes to the point that they're not really accurate. But, you know, like, if you ever go on vacation to the south of the United States, you'll hear a lot of people having a little bit of a southern accent to it. Especially, like, down in Texas. Can I share you some fun historical facts? Sure. Yo, it's a piece. Welcome in. Yeah, I pronounce TH as a weird halfway between V and TH. That would be that, but kind of biting and rolling over my bottom lip. Interesting. Sounds so strange looking back. Yeah, as someone who grew up with like speech issues where I actually went to like this like class that helped me like get better. I've been there. I've been there. I used to pronounce world as wood. I used to have really bad speech problems, but yeah, you know, it's interesting fun fact. Yo, what's up, some person who's talking in Russian in the YouTube stream? Hello. I don't speak that language, but hello. I found it similar to German when I was taking that too, and French included it a lot, I think. Yeah, right? It's also interesting, like, how certain languages are very similar to each other. Like, Spanish and Italian are both, like, the languages of love, right? I think that's what people say. They have, like, very similar, like, pronunciations, for certain words. Also, guys, I need to take a look at my tool on my pickaxe and make sure I don't break my pickaxe. From speaking a Chinese language, learning English, I used to pronounce Z as J, so English is actually harder than people think. Oh yeah, I imagine. English is my second language though, so in a native tongue there's no TH sound, so I just mimicked what English speakers around me sounded like without properly learning it. Yeah, that's another thing that, like, if people in your environment don't necessarily know, but you assume they're correct, that's how, like, that stuff gets normalized over time, right? And that really applies to anything, like, it's interesting how, like, when it comes to, like, the truth, over time, more and more people thinking something's the true way of doing it will end up normalizing that way. And I think that's also how new like accents are formed and how different pronunciations are normalized depending on what country you're from, because people think it's the correct way, therefore they talk like that over time, and more people talk like that to the point that the language is changed entirely, right? if that makes sense. I'm not a linguistics student. I'm not someone who's taken any linguistic classes, but I bet that's what it is. You're bang on the money with that? Yeah, yeah. It's actually mildly impressive, though. Yeah, it's really cool. It's really interesting. Fun fact, Oliver Cromwell banned Christmas in English in the year 1947. Damn. But, like, just, you know, just out of curiosity, who asked? I'm sorry, that sounds so mean. But that's so random to mention. That's interesting. That's interesting. Thank you for the fun fact. You know what's interesting? They let people have free thoughts on the internet. It's crazy. Did we just let anyone say anything anytime? Like when Jay says a made up thing or Max Hughes starts making up facts? Interesting. Yeah, Kiwi, it's wild. That's the thing about free will, you know? Yo, what's up, lesbian? What's up, lesbian? How you doing today? Welcome in. Thanks for the follow. Why is Kiwi blue, not brown? He's white on my screen. Kiwi, why are you blue today? Why are you feeling a little blue? I used to be very fluent in my native language, but after ESL speaking English for so long, I'm not as fluent as I used to be. Interesting. That's interesting, though. Here's the pathway so far, y'all. What do y'all think? You like it? You like the progress? We're gonna have it go all the way up the hill, loop-de-loop around, and do a nice little yeehaw there. I don't know what I'm saying. Jay, take Kiwi seriously, not literally. Well, honestly, wait, did I say that? Did I say it? Oh, no, I didn't. You're gaslighting me. Yeah, guys, honestly, unless Kiwi's, like, says something like, okay, and then comma, like, and, like, starts, like, being like, all right, like, you know, he's being serious, then you take him seriously. But if he's, like, saying some random thing, 9 times out of 10, you can assume that he's just trying to pull a fast one on you. He's just trying to do a joke. He asked if you wanted a random history fact, and you said yes. Oh, okay, that's kind of funny then, because I don't remember that. That's wild. All right, we're gonna have the path go up this way now. I'm not quite sure what I want to do with it yet, so I'm gonna mine into this mountain. But guys, in order to mine into this mountain, I need to repair my pickaxe. So let's go back to the mob spawner. It's how we inject new thoughts into Jay's mind. Well, joke's on you guys. I'm not influenced at all by y'all. You guys can't get into my head. I want to learn different languages so bad, but it's hard. Right? Yeah. But that's just real quick. Back to the concept of, like, people believing the wrong thing over time. That's, like, the whole dangerous thing about, like, when it comes to fake news. And especially artificial intelligence. And especially, like, the algorithms on social media. Like, you could be in, like, this constant loop where you're being exposed to the same information, the same opinions over and over again, that over time, it, like, starts to influence the way you view the world. You know what I mean? And that's real. I actually talked about this. I studied this in college, mass media. You guys gotta make sure that you're not, like, turning into, like, a sort of mob mentality. You know, there's a lot of politicians out there that try to, like, you know, profit off of that. And it's always best to make sure that you're, like, looking at a ton of different sources for information instead of sticking with the same one, because it can really narrow your worldview. Yo, what's up, Mr. Doggy? Welcome in. Thanks for the follow. All right, let's finally shear these down here. Every time I come down here, I have to do some trimming. But now, boom, that is sick. I did not know that was a thing. Hi, Phoebe. Phoebe, exclamation point loft, if anyone wants to join the loft. Alright, time to repair my pickaxe. Yo, what's up, villager who's been in my walls for, like, an entire year? Most of the US already has that political mob mentality. Yeah, I mean, a lot of the US. Not all of it, luckily. I know you said most. But, I think the U.S. I don't want to talk too much about politics on the stream, but I just want to say that I think the U.S. has become very much politically charged over the past 10 years, it's definitely bad. People gotta chill out. The thing with free speech is the internet. The thing with free speech on the internet is there aren't more crazy people than before. It's just they have a loud voice now. Interesting. So anyone who has a controversial or polarizing information gets picked up and gets carried further than it should. Yeah, that is true. I mean, people can grow platforms and audiences where the audiences stick around for their views and they like further can spread misinformation to their audience, you know? And that's why it's always important to recognize who you're following. What type of voices do you have surrounding you? And that applies to everyday life, but also online life, especially. You got to be careful, like, what voices are constantly in your head on your feed, because it does have an effect. Like, if you see constant negativity where, like, there's someone on your feed who's trying to, like, say, like, a certain group of people are, like, bad, you know, just constant negativity. That's not a good influence to have in your life. And it's interesting how many people fall for that type of mentality, you know? It's kind of scary. I like your stream. Thank you, Ulak. Hello. Thank you. Welcome in. I really appreciate that. No, yeah, totally. I agree, Fallen Merc. I agree. I agree. Yep. People gotta chill out. Speaking of bad influence, I'm friends with two. What does that mean? I'm confused, Max. Oh, hold on. I came down here to repair my pickaxe, and I'm not even holding my pickaxe in my offhand. This is a major bro moment. All right, y'all. Once we repair this pickaxe here in my hotbar, at least get it to yellow, we'll be good to go back and build. And Cap is an anarcho-capitalist. Oh, okay. Interesting. Let's move on from politics. Good idea. What are your plans for your hardcore world? Building a massive lush cave. That's really cute. Also, yeah, no, it's totally fine for us to finish up the conversation, mods, just real quick. I've noticed on Insta Reels, if I interact in any way with political posts, then my whole feed just switches to radical political content. Yeah, that's the dangerous thing about social media that I don't think a lot of people talk about. I talked about this a lot in college. I did a lot of assignments on them because I was a mass media minor study. So basically, algorithmic bias is like such a huge thing. It creates like an information divide. You kind of get stuck in a feedback loop. You like a certain type of content and it just gets recommended to you over and over again to the point that your entire feed is this specific type of content. That's how the algorithms get curated to you, because they want to like appeal to your interests. And yes, definitely sometimes when you just like one post, it sends you like an enormous amount of political stuff when you don't necessarily like that. That's true as well. But what I'm talking about is like people, for example, liking a specific politician's post who they agree with, but then that's all they see. So if we have like someone who's not as responsible, who's trying to weaponize their audience and expose them to like negative stuff constantly, that's all they'll see. They won't see, you know, any positive stuff, you know? So that's the dangerous thing about social media that a lot of people need to recognize, you know? Anyways, yeah, we can move on from the topic for sure. My bad. Sorry about that, guys. This is a safe space after all. And this is a little bit of an escape from real world stuff. So my bad, guys. My bad. It's just such like a topic that like in terms of the social media aspect of it, in terms of the internet, it's such a topic I'm interested in. Politics aside, you got to be careful what you're exposed to. Anyways, have you any plans for Halloween? Is there going to be a Halloweeny stream around that time? So I'm actually, well, I'm not working on Halloween, but I'm working the day before. I'm gonna have a pretty late night out. So I don't know if I'm gonna stream on Halloween necessarily, but we'll see. I do want to do some sort of Halloween stream where we decorate our village and stuff like that. We can do that. That would be cool. All right, guys, let me kill a couple more skeletons. Then we'll head back up, shall we? Yeah, that'll be sick. Yeah, for sure. What topics are you guys interested in? Like, what topics are you guys passionate about? Like, for example, I made that YouTube video about Bed Wars, and it was so easy for me to do that video because it's a topic I'm passionate about, you know? So like I find that I can go on and on about stuff like that, like for hours at a time, sometimes. Yes, okay, awesome. Roller coasters? Oh, roller coasters, awesome. Hey, Golden Zip, AutoZone, fan of MM2. Hello, guys. Welcome in today. Roller coasters sound so awesome. I need to go on a roller coaster sometime soon. It's been a while. I need a little bit of excitement in my life. Though I have all of you guys, right? The color of pink will always be my special topic. Ah. So what's interesting about the color pink? You interested in Hermitcraft? Ooh, Hermitcraft. Yes, I've heard a lot of good stuff about Hermitcraft. Thanks for the hydrate, MM2. Have you tried Hypixel Skyblock? By the way, hi Zippy. Sorry, did I say Golden Zip Plays? I meant Zippy. Hi Zippy. Good to see you. Yes, I have tried Hypixel Skyblock. I'm actually in a co-op with a friend, but it's kind of like I'm just freeloading off of him because I don't really do anything. I just make money and don't do anything on it. But yeah, I mean, it's fun. It's nice. It's something that's a little bit like really time consuming for me to dive into. So I haven't really dove into it yet, you know? I've sunk about 3.5k hours in the game in almost 5k years. Yeah, right, Cloudy? I think you understand. Yeah, I'm trying to avoid that. Hermitcraft is great. Mumbo Jumbo, my beloved. Yeah, I think I saw a clip of Mumbo Jumbo recently. I think it was him, where he was flying with an Elytra, and he was like just singing this little song, and it was like so perfectly timed with like the proximity chat that it just made everyone else laugh. Like I'm flying away, and then just slowly fading. That was funny. The only Hypixel games I play are Build Battle and Bed Wars. Yeah, both good games. I love that. By the way, guys, I don't think I mentioned, but we're gonna be doing something in the second half of the stream that's not hardcore. That's gonna be playing with viewers, whether that's Hypixel or Block Shuffle, to be determined. Whatever you guys think. Oh, the green. Oh, that's green. Oh, yes, you're right, green. They're all such awesome creators. I get them confused sometimes, especially as I'm not like an avid watcher of them. Yes, you're right. Mumbo Jumbo, though, has a lot of really cool moments with Redstone. Just you know your brain isn't pink or red. It's actually gray and white. Well, Cruelty, I don't know if I should trust you, given that you didn't know how to pronounce placebo, you know? I don't know if I should trust you with facts. And I'm joking. It is, I promise. Okay. No, I trust you. Gray and white. Yeah, I don't know about that. I mean, maybe depends on like the specific species, maybe. I don't know. It seems like such like a it would be such a lie for me, like, because all my life it's like any models, any cartoons, they're all pink. It comes off red since it's covered in blood cells. Ah, gotcha. Okay, I know how to make a working light switch in Minecraft. That's all the redstone I know. Well, hey, that's cool. That's really nice. All right, let me just real quick do some measurements here. We go up. Okay, I kind of want the cave to come up this way, but I don't know the exact like distance here. We can have it. Yeah, you know what? We're gonna have it kind of go out the side here and then go up gradually. That's what we'll do. I got bored yesterday, so I taught myself how to do automatic doors. Oh, that's cool. That sounds awesome. You know, I would love to learn how to do more redstone. It's just way too complicated for me. Have a lovely stream. Thank you, Super. I built my Skyblock Island as a replica of the Mythic map he played on to commemorate that. Oh, that's cool. Yo. Whoa, guys, this looks so cool. Yo, and imagine we have like more glowberries over there, or like some, you know what, instead of glowberries, I might do some sort of crystal vibe over there. But this looks sick, because imagine this is like a second entrance for us, you know? We have this path be like an open cave. We have like a bridge or a pathway over there, and this could be like a secondary entrance to our entire area. Bringing the Lush caves to you, literally. I love this. We're gonna make like a ton of different entrances to this area so we can access it better. Crystal vibe would be awesome. Yeah, some amethyst crystals. I'm thinking maybe some stained glass as well. Season 2 of my show comes out tomorrow. Show will not be named for reasons, and I'm so excited. Hey, that's awesome. Interesting. Show will not be named for reasons. Okay. I was also waiting for a season to come out, but I forget what show now. Must not be that important if I forgot about it. I know Stranger Things is coming out. I know Pluribus is coming soon. I did want to watch the next season of The Walking Dead Daryl Dixon, but I haven't seen that yet. Drop? Yo, what's up, Humility? The drop event ended for the Minecraft cape. Yeah, it ended like a couple weeks back. But a couple people have told me that they've still been able to get it, but I'm pretty sure it's still ended, so do with that information as you will. Alright, so let's now have it so we build up the terrain on the side here, so we have the pathway go up the side of the hill a little bit more. Show's an adult musical, some people might know. Oh, interesting. Okay. Well, hey, that's cool, you enjoy it. Has-Been Hotel drops tomorrow. Oh, it's probably Has-Been Hotel then, interesting. Yeah, cool. Yeah, you guys are welcome to like name the name of stuff. Like I've heard a lot of people talk about Has-Been Hotel. Like that's totally all good. But that's cool that like there's like shows like that. It's an animated show, right? Like I remember it being animated, I think I heard. It's cool that there's more shows like that being created because it seems like there's a trend of like making animated shows just for children. And I think it's really cool and a great like probably great market value, a great demand for it, because we all have that nostalgia attached to like childhood animated shows, but like having an animated show for adults is really good. I'm thinking like maybe Rick and Morty, I believe, is also like in another older targeted audience, right? Adult cartoon, yeah. It's changed how indie animated shows are perceived. That's so cool. Yeah, I've seen a lot of like Minecraft creators like also be interested in Has-Been Hotel. I think we all just have like that similarity there, I guess. All right. I don't know how I feel about this path necessarily because it feels like a little bit of a walk to get up here. Plus, like it's kind of interfering with this bridge. I might, instead of having the cave there, I might reroute this bridge to be straight ahead instead of going like that. That might be a possibility, just so we don't have, like, all these paths colliding. Unless, like, I can somehow make this better all around. Let me see. Let me see if I can make this smoother. Yo, what's a free Minecraft cape, please, please? Hello. Did you already get the cape, or are you trying to get it from here? Because the cape event ended. I'm just a musical nerd? Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. I wish I got into more musicals, especially when I was in high school. There's a whole, like, theater club. But no, I never really was that interested. But now I've been getting more and more interested from, like, my friends liking it. Just an alt, do you play Bed Wars? I do. I do play Bed Wars. I'm not playing Bed Wars right now because I'm doing some hardcore, but we'll be getting into some games with viewers in a little bit, whether that's Hypixel or something else. I actually made a YouTube video on Bed Wars, back in August. Alright, cool. This is looking nice. Have you tried Distant Horizons? I go all out with cosmic realm realism / mods like that to make the game look as good as possible. Oh yeah, Cloudy. I love that too, but when I'm multi-streaming to YouTube, TikTok, and Twitch, I don't really want to stress my computer too much. And I was having issues with Bobby, the mod I used to use. And I tried out Distant Horizons, and it was a little weird. So, I don't know. I'm just gonna not do it quite yet so I don't hurt my PC. Smiley Epic Gamer, hello! Good to see you. How have you been, my friend? It's been a while. Hello. Wow. It's so awesome to see you. It's like a distant relative coming over. Hey, free Minecraft cape. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. I guess you're a free follow too, huh? Thank you. Alright, how does that look? A little weird. Maybe we can fix it up on the side here. I suppose. Doing good. How about yourself? Doing good. Can't complain. You know what we'll do here, guys? We're going to have it so it's on this one level all around this way, and we're going to have it gradually go up once we get past this pillar. That feels a little bit more natural to me and feels like less overwhelming. And we can also do something else up here if we wanted to as well. We'll have to see. We're really experimenting with this build. For those of you just joined in, welcome in. My name is Jay, and I'm a streamer that, I don't know. I try to make friends. Yeah. That's it. Here's the Lush cave we're working on. We have a happy gas, by the way. And this is my entire area. We're slowly trying to convert it into a Lush city. And here's my castle that's in progress and that we're totally not ignoring for the next couple weeks. Welcome in, guys. Yo, what's up, Crooked Doctors? Hello. Ah. Are you a crooked doctor? Has anyone watched Doctor House? I got into that, but I never finished it. I think I was watching season 1, and then I got interrupted, and I haven't watched anymore. Oh, you're not in the loft? No, not today. Doing good. How about yourself? I'm doing good. I'm chilling. Yeah, we'll be on the loft on Sunday, most likely, though. Let me check my schedule, because today's a little bit of a mess. I'm not going to be live tomorrow. I'm not going to be live on the 30th. I might be live on the 31st. Oh, yeah, I have an even busier week this next week, guys. I'm glad I streamed today, because if I didn't, you probably wouldn't have seen me for 2 weeks. I'm scheduled to, like, go in for freelance work in the city this, like, a lot of days the next couple of weeks. I might be able to stream on Sunday, though, or Saturday. It really depends. Definitely not the 4th. Copper Cape is showing up on Bedrock, but not Java. It'll probably take a while for it to load. Yeah, it definitely takes more time for it to load. Yo, what's up, Cash Register? Is it Cash Register? Welcome in. Alright. So, any special plans for Halloween, guys? What's everyone's favorite candy here? I myself love Kit Kats. And I also love Butterfingers. And York peppermint patties. But, like, I don't like having them all the time. You know what I mean? But those are so good. We got some good candies. Reese's Peanut Butter Cups is good, but I find that once I have like 3 of them, I'm already like, I don't like how strong the taste is. But, you know, I'm not trying to diss your favorite candy, so my bad if I just did. I love the Starburst flavored jelly beans. Those very specific. Oh, those sound so good. Because, like, Starburst are so good, especially the pink flavor and the red ones. Anything else? And actually, pink and orange. Pink, orange, red, then yellow, I'd say, right? Those are the only Starburst, I'm pretty sure. Yellow's definitely the least. If there's a green, that's also one of the least, in my opinion. I almost unfollowed you for... Wait, I've almost followed you for 3 years? Wow, Smiley Epic Gamer. Aw, thank you. Call me crazy, but I'm a black licorice guy. Ah, oh. Well, this is awkward. Hey, why don't you, like, just turn into a statue already? Like, please. You're taking too long. I don't even know how you turn into a statue. Hey! Get back in the hole. Hey! You're not supposed to be walking around. You're supposed to... Oh, no. No, not the chests. I can't believe this. Hi, I'm commenting on random Twitch streams to see people's reactions. You're the third person I've done this to. Hey, welcome in. I'm assuming you're from Brazil? Well, hey, welcome in. I have a friend in Brazil. It's really nice to see you. But yeah, anyways, before I got distracted by my copper golem, yeah, I think I've heard some good stuff about black licorice, but I never personally have had it. Is this similar to like taffy? Is that what it's similar to? Or Twizzlers? My friend is being Bella Dimitrescu. Interesting. I don't know what that means, cruelty. But I'll trust that, like, you know, some sort of Gen Z slang, I'm guessing. Yeah. Where's everyone watching from? New Zealand here? I'm watching from New York. Wait, I'm not watching. Wait. Chat, what if I am watching? What if I'm always watching? What if I'm streaming and watching at the same time? That's crazy. Well, I guess, you know, I'm using my 2 eyes to look at my game right now, so technically I am watching. Technically I am. Where's everyone tuning in from? What area of the world? Let me know. I'm curious. Alright, so this is pretty easy to travel now, I suppose. Yeah. I think we'll make it a little bit smoother over here, but so far so good. New Jersey? Hey, nice. That's awesome. Alabama? Cool. England? Sweden? Ah, Sweden, the birthplace of Minecraft. So, based on you living in Sweden, I assume you must have met the entire Mojang staff, right? Right? That's 3 news? Yeah, right? Anyone here live in New Hampshire? New Guinea? Is that another one? Yeah, yeah. What's another new? They're a little too famous. Yeah. Yeah, I bet. Netherlands? Ah. So I assume you've interacted with a lot of guests, haven't you? Since you're in the Nether. I'm sorry, you probably get that a lot. New Mexico? Oh yeah, of course, New Mexico. Now I'm hearing like the 50 states song in my head. New Mexico, New Jersey, New York, North Carolina, Oklahoma, Ohio. Okay, now I'm remembering it. Hey, put that snowball down. What are you doing? You want to get in a snow fight? I should put you in my museum because you look interesting. Oh, hold on. North Carolina? Nice. That's awesome. Well, hey, cool to see you guys. I'm going to go sleep real quick before I die. By the way, this is probably why I'll never put stalagmite in my builds because I don't want the chance of being impaled by one. I don't watch hockey. Ah. Did you have to Google the name or something? Because how would you know? How would you know what the name is? Oh, he's not a hockey player. Interesting. I'm currently watching the stream from Earth. Oh, that's good. Hi there. Hi, Minecraft Queen. I thought it was stagmite. I think it's called stalagmite. And there's also stalactite. There's 2 of them. I think the mite is the one where it's pointed up, and the tite is the one pointed down, I believe. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Alright, guys, take a look at this. It's looking a little messy. Looking a little messy. So we're going to fix it up. Let's get our hoe out. And let's remove some of these. Tights down, might up. Yeah, I think I said that, right? Good, good, good. Yo, what's up, Demas? Is your stream eligible for the Coppergate thing? Unfortunately, the Cape event has ended as of October 19th, 2025. If you still have your code, you can redeem it, but you can no longer get a new code. Yeah, sorry. I think if you see any tags or anything, that's from before. But I know there's still a lot of streamers like advertising the Cape event and kind of being a little scammy. So I'm here to hopefully help you guys. Yeah. It said it would end on November 19th, ARG. Yeah, I don't know if maybe they kind of missaid it, but on Minecraft's official blog, I think they mentioned that you can claim it until October 19th, but then like you have until November 15th to claim the code. So yeah, it's a little bit like, yeah, you got to read the fine print type thing, you know? It sucks. Yeah, I wish you guys had more time to claim that. That was so hype. Much better. Glad to hear. Yo, it's a 2007. Thanks for the follow. Yo, welcome in. That's a cool name. I'm new to the stream. How's everyone? I'm doing good. How are you doing? All right, I'm currently trying to terraform this to make it look better. I'm thinking what could be really cool is we open up that little gate a little more. Have like a big, nice, like little cliff there for that nice gate, like out of the area. And then we like make this a little bit more terraformed. So let's do that. I'm doing amazing. So joyful. Ah, aren't you a bundle of joy? Hello, Daniel. Hello. Ooh, I love these sounds. See the email I sent to you? No. I'll have to get back to you once I get back in the office. It's so interesting hearing emails, you know? I know you sent a lot of emails to us in the past, but you can just send me a message on Discord, you know? You know what I mean? Unless... Oh, my bad. My bad. I think I might... Yeah, I might have to remove you from that. Is that what it's about here? No, it's all good. I can check it later if it's a private thing. He's a guy who's to date spent around 5 years solo building a log cabin using hand tools in the Swedish wilderness. Oh, that's so cool. That's actually really impressive. Yeah. Interesting. Oh, hi, Jay. Hi, cat lover. How you doing? I received my mission call. I got it last Tuesday. Oh, congrats. That's awesome. Oh, well, you go enjoy your time. I'm not too familiar with like mission calls, but you know, I always love supporting you guys with what you're up to. Um, so yeah, I begin Monday, December 1st. Hey, nice. That's cool. Scrolling on Twitch right now, are you the same guy who made it really convenient to get the nether cape? Yeah, I did. I hope I helped you. Yes, I am the same guy. I also did this whole thing for the copper cape, but unfortunately the copper cape event ended. Let me actually real quick put a message in the chat for y'all. Doing great, kind of sick, but really excited for Halloween. Oh, well, I hope you feel better and enjoy your Halloween. You know, what are you any plans for Halloween? How about you? I've been pretty busy this past week, but I'm also doing good, especially chilling with you guys. Hey, mentioned, how you doing? All right. Yo, what's up? You're the goat and never would have figured it out without the stuff in your bio. Thanks. I mean, I really appreciate it. Um, the copper cape can't be claimed anymore. It ended on October 19th, but you can redeem any code until November 15th, I think. But feel free to chill around. Okay, boom. And then boom. Boom. Thank you guys for bearing with me there. I was just putting that in the chat so I can pin it. If one of my, okay, there we go. Pin. And then boom. And then boom. How y'all doing today, by the way, guys, on a scale of 1 to 10? What have you guys been up to? Oh, I just unpinned the message now. Oh, brother. There we go. There we go. Bro, someone's going to get rich after off of reselling codes. I mean, that's why they've put a limit onto when you can claim it. So they can't really do that much damage. Yeah, I think it's really, I mean, people make profit how they make profit, right? But some people are doing like actual scams on like different websites trying to sell the codes. And that's like, bruh, you know, a million, 10 out of 10, amazing. Oh, that's awesome. Steady 9 out of 10. Great, great. Is that the cat lover? Probably, yeah. I invite friends to my place every year and we go trick-or-treating, plus watch some horror movies and yap about like everything for Halloween. So I'm doing that. Oh, that's so awesome. That is really cool, you know, having a little get together. That's great. Yeah, I used to do this a lot last year, but I've been really busy and I got a little bit sidetracked. But my group of friends online, we do this like weekly movie night thing where we during the October season we watch a ton of like, you know, scary movies and stuff. But I haven't done movie night in a while since I kind of got a little behind on watching the movies. So, yeah. My day's been fine, like a 7 out of 10, but went to a 9 out of 10 when I saw you streaming. Aw. Thank you. My day went to a 9 out of 10 after I started streaming. So, hey, what a coincidence. All right, how's this looking? Ooh, looking better, guys. I think I still want to widen the entrance a little more, just so when we're over here coming down, we can just see a nice, like, bright light shine through the mountain. I think that would be so cool. I think I've seen some of your videos about your hardcore world. Is this the one with the really good looking castle? Yes, it is. I mean, did you see my TikTok videos? Because I haven't really made full on YouTube videos about this. I did have a stream VOD though of me streaming on here. Yeah. Alright, let's continue mining this out. Let's gar. Shame Halloween is much more of an America thing. It's so not down. It's not so big down here at the bottom of the world. Aw. Well, you can celebrate it yourself personally, right? You can go and get yourself some nice candy from the store. Although prices lately have been so crazy, right? Hopefully there's some like nice sales. I find myself. Oh, I gotta be careful, Jay. Come on, hardcore world. At least I have my totem. But I sometimes find that the day after Halloween, November 1st, it's much better to celebrate Halloween a day later because you can get like really good discounts on candy. They usually go on clearance the day after Halloween. So if you guys like don't really care about celebrating the day of and just want to, you know, get some candy for yourself, I'd recommend the day after Halloween. I was planning on going trick-or-treating with my friends, not really for the candy, but just to hang out. But they all called off. Aw, sorry to hear that. Yeah, I haven't really done much hanging out with my friends on Halloween personally. When I was younger, I just chilled by myself. Um, yeah, I have this like particular memory. I was like 13. I went trick-or-treating, and once I came home, I put all of the candy in my desk drawer, and I started watching like this series on Netflix. Has anyone ever watched it? It's called what was it called? Like the Spartacle Mystery or something like that, where like basically all the adults in the world disappeared, and it's up to like these kids to like read, like just to like figure it out or something like that. I don't know. I have that vivid memory. Holy ball knowledge, elite. Right, right, right. Isn't that crazy? Is that a crazy reference? Does anyone remember that? I was like 13 when I watched that. Is that Lord of the Flies? No. It was like this limited series on Netflix. That was a fever dream, right? Yeah. It was called I thought it was a fever dream. Yeah. Well, this is is that the Society? Maybe the Sparkle Society. Something like that. Not the Society. Are you millennial? No, I am. I am not a millennial. I'm Gen Z technically. Um, but another show that was similar to that, but not really. Another just mystery show. A House of Anubis on Nickelodeon back in like 2013. Did you guys watch that? Because that was like such a good show. And the thing is, it ended, and they haven't really done anything with that universe ever since. But honestly, I feel like a revival of that series with like a couple of the old casts and like just like targeted for like a more like older audience would actually be so peak, because like it's based on like a lot of like ancient Egypt like type of magic stuff, and I don't think there's a lot of shows that really do stuff like that, like a mystery, you know what I mean? I'm 16, turning 17 in April, and I'm never a big fan of Halloween. Even when I was young, I hated walking as a kid, but now I can just buy candy with my paycheck, so it's a win. Right? That's awesome. Yeah, it's always great, especially your first paycheck. It's always like, whoa. Yeah. Lydia Katz, thanks for the follow. I really appreciate that. Hello. Oh, let me, I just realized my chat is only on. Did I miss any messages? All right, good. I did not. Yeah, holy elite ball knowledge. That's awesome. Glad to see someone who relates, AutoZone. Thank you. Because sometimes I mention a random reference from my childhood, and people are like, "I've never heard of that before, Jane." I'm like, "Oh, damn, I'm all alone." Woe in a good way or woe in a bad way? What are you referring to? I decided to truly try building by making a creative super flat world for building. I started to build a spruce mansion, and in the picture I had in my mind, and I realized it's a spruce version of the White House. Oh, that's cool, newbie. Well, hey, try not to demolish the East Wing, okay? I went looking for that on the internet, and you like saying it just awoke a decade-old memory, right? Yeah, that's awesome. I honestly want to rewatch that series sometime, but I think I remember trying it because I kind of turned it into a mini like Halloween like tradition when I was younger, where I kept rewatching it every Halloween. But I think they removed it from Netflix like years and years ago. I think it's been gone for a while. There's something about your first paycheck being like in WoW. Oh, I was reading a chat message. Let me see. Um, I whose chat message was it? I'm sorry, guys. Oh yeah, it was Zippy's. It was Zippy's. Zippy said, I hated walking as a kid, and now I just buy candy with my paycheck, so win-win. And I was like, I guess that may, if I said whoa, maybe it was for the sense that like, oh, you have a job, you're making money. That's great. That's great. I don't know why I said whoa. Sometimes I'm on autopilot. My bad. But no, yeah, like when I got my first paycheck, I was surprised by the amount of by like just the money, just having money, right? Because I never had like anything more than like, you know, $20 just from family members just giving it around and stuff like that. So like when I saw like, a few $100s, When I did freelance work last year, my first paycheck was like 1,500, and that was crazy to me to see that. I was like, what? Hold up, that's crazy, huh? So yeah, just like, when you get a job and you get paid, it's always such a satisfying feeling because you are getting your money's worth. May I ask what freelance work is? So basically it's not like a permanent position with benefits or like all that. But especially in the TV industry, you'll find freelance work is more common where you're on this team of people who get called in for different shifts, like operating machinery for like the show, like, displaying graphics or, doing videos and all that stuff. So there's different shifts that you get called in for at random times. Not random, but we have like emails in advance where they give us a schedule and all that. So it's really nice because it allows you to do multiple things. So on one day I could do something with like a news show. On the other I could like work with like a different, company. You're not really like dedicated to one place, you know? So that's the cool thing about freelance work in the TV industry. But you got to manage your time wisely because there's not like such job security when it comes to freelance work. You know what I mean? But I mean, you can have faith and confidence in the fact that you're making connections, and those connections are going to open up more doors to more work, and people will start to know you and trust you, stuff like that. $1,000 looks like so much, but it's worth like $15 in the economy. Oh yeah, definitely not a livable income. Like with rent, especially if you live in like a place like New York, it's honestly crazy. Fiverr is a good place for freelancing. Oh yeah, definitely. Being self-employed and doing your own freelance work as well. Yeah. I do freelance work, but like still while being like like I'm still like employed with the company, right? It's interesting. Like I'm not a full-time employee. I'm not full-time or part-time. I'm just a freelance employee, I believe it's called. Okay, this is so this is so inefficient, but honestly, I'm vibing. I don't know. All right, that looks cool. So we have these little two like little arches in the. Whoa, that actually looks pretty good. I want to fill in more of the hill and make it a little bit more defined, so it looks better. But that's the next step. Let me go sleep real quick because it's getting nighttime right now. Let's go sleep. All right, let me check my text messages real quick, guys. Check my email. Make sure I'm not missing anything. Okay. All right. Nice. Fiverr is a good place for freelancing. I enjoy doodling logos in my free time. Yeah, that's cool. You can really do a lot with Fiverr. I mean, I commissioned my avatar off of Fiverr, and I got this amazing art that's lasted me for years, right? And at the time, I don't remember fully, but I believe it was $30 initially, and then for the other emotions, it costs a little more. So yeah. But which keep in mind, I actually need to set up my emotions on my avatar again because all you guys have been seeing is just the happy avatar constantly, which is like obviously my default state. But I do have like for like meme moments, I have like a crying avatar. I have a vibing to music avatar, a surprised avatar, but I haven't really had those set up in a while. Not to mention that it was always like difficult for me to like know when to turn it off and on again. All right, let's fill in this cave here. Hi, what's up, Elementalis? How you doing today? Hello. New Zealand is starting to become unlivable for a lot of people due to the housing market skyrocketing. Fortunately, I live in a line of work that means I'm not affected by it, but our paradise is becoming too expensive. Dang, yeah, I mean, I could be wrong, but I think what's happening is a lot of people from like other countries, right? Like US, for example, the economy's so bad here that we're looking for houses in other areas, especially, nice little paradises like New Zealand. And we go there. And we go there and we renovate homes, and it really drives the prices up, which drives the entire like economy, makes everything more expensive, which sucks. But that's the thing. That's the thing. I think I was spending some time with some family the other day, and we have this nice little cute town next to us that my mom actually grew up in. Not gonna say the name for, obvious reasons. But they were saying like the town they grew up in, it's not the same anymore because so many people have went there that the prices, the taxes, the property taxes, they've all gone so high based on people just going there and like flipping houses, just not like the same cute little town anymore, you know. Yo, what's up? What's up? Thanks for the follow, 328. Appreciate it. As much as I love Australia, I wouldn't survive 30 seconds. I hate bugs so much and spiders terrify me. But I love jumping spiders. They're so cute. Yeah. No, totally. I have a friend who has arachnophobia. He just cannot deal with spiders, which is fair. I mean, we all have our things, right? Yeah, but it's kind of interesting because his arachnophobia extends to like anything that resembles a spider, especially when it's like realistically done. And I don't know if y'all have ever seen like Minecraft builds for Halloween.
Hello.
On Hypixel, what they did for the main lobby is it's a giant spider on top of a castle. So every time you spawn in the main lobby, you see that giant spider build. And you can't really do a resource pack because it won't really do anything for you. So I just messaged my friend saying, hey, fair warning, there's a spider in the main lobby.
Hello.
Hey, Cosmic Mess, thanks for the raid. How was your stream today? What were you up to? What were you doing? We doing some haunted harvest? Hi, Cosmic. Guys, make sure to go give Cosmic a follow. One of the best streamers out there, no cap. All right, Cosmic, I know it's been like a couple weeks. I've been so busy this past week, and I'm going to be even busier this next week. But hey, always a pleasure. It's always wild that you choose to raid me because, I understand it. Very kind. Hi, Cat No Ear. Hi. Hi, Kohi. Hi, guys. Hello. Cosmic. Woohoo. Hello, hello. What were you guys up to today? Any interesting stuff going on? No, but same. I've been so busy lately, right? Yeah, it's just like such a busy time. Nitro Real, thanks for the follow. Right now, for anyone joining in, I'm currently working on my hardcore world. We have this cute Lush vibe going on. But hold on, wait a minute. Hold up. I thought I shared you guys. Maybe I forgot a few. I did say I might forget a few. Let's trim these. I recently learned today that you can actually shear these and stop it from growing by using shears. I did not know that was possible. Thank you to Tele for telling me that was possible. That is crazy. That is great. Because I'm pretty sure unless let me see. Yeah. I think these were already like this. Unless I'm just like, I don't know. I feel like I'm having a little bit of a placebo effect right now. Because it feels like it's not working, but it is. It is. Hi, Mini Hollywood. Hi, Nitro. Welcome in, guys. So if you explored, let's say, 100% of your world and a new update comes out, what would you do with your world? Well, I have not explored 100% of my world, luckily. So that's pretty good. There might be some client-side mods to help you update chunks with that while preserving your builds. I'm not quite sure. But we'll figure it out as we go. Like, for example, if an end update comes out, I'm pretty sure I can do some magic to reset the end on my end. Because I don't really care about the end. I don't really have a massive build or anything like that. We'll have to play things by ear. I'm the type of guy who doesn't really care about modifying things if need be. Like, I could figure out some magic to make my hardcore world work while it's still being, fair. I think, like, a majority of the Minecraft community understands that, right? Like, I don't think it's cheating as long as you're preserved. Like, Minecraft, you can't really cheat. Everyone's experience is different, if that makes sense. Sure, you can cheat in, like, a speed run, for example, if you're doing something competitively. But as I'm just someone who's just chilling, doing my own thing with my own world, I can do whatever I want, really. You know what I mean? Reset the end on my end. I love that. Yeah, right? That's great. Hey, can you add me on Minecraft? This is Java, so I can't really add friends on here. All right, why'd I come here? Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, guys, our test subject has not grown yet. This is the this is the glowberries we placed here, and we sheared it on that one, and it hasn't grown since. So, guys, our hypothesis is correct. Shears do stop the growth of that. Awesome. Anyways, everyone from Cosmic's community, a lot of y'all already know who I am because Cosmic is so generous and raids me a lot. But if you don't, welcome in, guys. My name is Jay. I try to make some new friends and chill. So it's great to have y'all. I can't promise I'll be as chill as Cosmic is, because Cosmic is the top vibes here. But, you know, I'll try my best. Hi, Red. Hello, Red. How you doing today? Red, what you been up to? Got some fun stuff going on? I happy gassed. Crispy! Oh my gosh, Crispy, thank you so much for the raid. How was your stream? Whoa, another really chill streamer. Hi, Crispy. What are you doing today? What's up? Make sure to go follow Crispy, guys. All right? What have you been up to today, Crispy? All right, let me go smelt some cobblestone so we can get some stone for that hill. We're trying to terraform that to make it look much better. I'm thinking we make it taller and make it a little bit more of a gradient. So we're going to have some stone near the top, but I'm thinking we can infuse a ton of moss here at the bottom, then go mossy cobblestone, maybe some tuff, and then make it bigger just to match that height and make it feel a little bit less messy. Might not respond to my Overwatch. Might not respond. My Overwatch is updating and cooking my PC. Dang. Yeah, I was experimenting with After Effects earlier, and it was crazy. It took like 30 gigabytes just from processing like one video when I was doing like an effect. And I had to uninstall Phasmophobia just to get myself some more space. Yeah, programs like that. Oh, why am I putting cobblestone in a smoker? Jay, you're one of a kind. Hi, Phoebe. I love terraforming. Yeah, I love terraforming. Definitely. Had to end feeling crappy build-in. Okay. Well, hey, I hope you feel better, Crispy. Well, hey, just know that you made me feel better just by raiding me, okay? You make me feel awesome. Thank you very much for your kind raid. That's so cool.
Hydrate.
Got back from class, though? Hey, nice. How'd you reach me from there, bruh? Not even looking at me. That's so cringe. Well, guess what, sir? You're going to be in my museum for eternity soon. Yeah. I love Phasmophobia, especially when I blast music and vibe with it while the ghosts in the house. I love it too, but for some reason my friends just want to play at 1 a.m. and I'm so dead tired at that time now that I'm just not like as engaged as I would otherwise be. So for last night, for example, after editing this video for so long, I was just dead tired and I got invited and I was like, all right, sure. And I was just so silent and I wasn't even contributing. I feel bad. But hey, it's always fun playing Phas with friends, you know? It really is. It really is. Just gotta do it earlier next time. What other games have y'all been playing out of curiosity? Any interesting stuff? I'm working on glowberries and Middle Islands. Oh, Crispy, is that from you? Whoa, that looks so cool. Hey, that looks awesome. My vision's a little bad, so I can't fully see like the whole build, but I think it's like a water cave with like glowberries. That looks so cool. Yeah, that's kind of a similar vibe of what I'm doing here, is just really using nature to my advantage, especially with the recent Minecraft updates having like wildflowers and so much new stuff. I am trying to make this look as good and as cool as possible, you know, utilizing all the new blocks. I think moss especially, though I know moss was introduced in 1.18, moss is such a game changer with just terraforming in general, right? Like, I can't imagine a time when I didn't have moss, but man, oh man, it really looks nice because you know how like people used to have those like resource packs that makes grass like a whole block? It kind of reminds me of that in a way. You see my storage room, right? I think so. Fortnite, watch me get banned for being a Fortnite guy. And nah, we don't ban people for that. Though I've seen streamers banned for stuff like that, like mentioning a game that they don't like, and I'm like, all right, dog. I see you don't want to have viewers, don't you? People are just gonna leave over time when you do stuff like that. That's why I also avoid the channel point, which allows you to time someone out. Though I do respect streamers that have that. You know, I have streamer friends who have that. I just personally don't do it because I feel like just negatively impacting a viewer. I just, just for channel point. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I know some people think it's fun. Though I do have to say it's an interesting thing because when people are being problematic and mods aren't around, it's a fun thing to use just to be like, aha, I got you. Oh, hi, Creeper. Hello. Can I interest you in death? I'll give you some time. There we go. I played Fortnite during the pandemic on my Switch. It wasn't good. I wasn't good, but I sure miss those days. Yeah. It's funny, Red, because remember when we were talking on my birthday and I was like, "Wait, I can say anything now, right? I can say I hate Overwatch." And I checked my recent clips and Raxon Live actually clipped that. So that's awesome. Now I have proof. Next time you ask me to play Overwatch, I can be like, well, I think we both agree. It's a bad game, isn't it? Isn't it, Red? Life when I would wake up to a text saying it was a snow day and then hop on Fort, the map was Christmas and everything was perfect. Oh, I do have to say, that's the thing I'll miss most, especially about school, is having a snow day. You know, that is such a great feeling. Like, oh my gosh, you can just stay inside, play Minecraft, do whatever. That's awesome. Hey, Jam back was trying to figure out how to view my card number on the Venmo app and donate bits, but I couldn't figure out, so I donate when I get home. Hey, no pressure, Zippy. No pressure at all. It's very kind of you, but you don't have to do that. You've already done enough. You've already done enough. Save it for your Halloween candy, you know? Enjoy that effect of your paycheck. Rye betrayed. Betrayed. I can't talk. Rye betrayed. I can't talk. Jay, please. As you can see, my speech impediment comes through every now and then. Rye betrayed me. Yes. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. And my own voice is betraying me now. That you would pick of my hardcore SMP castle? Okay. Ooh, okay. Let me pause real quick and take a look. Whoa. That looks so cool. I love the shaders as well. And I think it's a really interesting concept what you did because you're doing it in a mangrove biome, I think. Interesting. I haven't really seen many builds in a mangrove biome, but you really pull it off. You know, I feel like most people that I know are very intimidated when it comes to building in like a swamp or a mangrove. But when you can pull it off, it actually looks really, really good. Hey, Jay, did you see my message about a nice game recommendation? Oh, yeah, so sorry. I found a game called Vintage Story. It's Minecraft, but to be honest, if it was 10 times harder, it would be 10 times more interesting. Ah, interesting. Vintage Story. Thank you for letting me know that I missed the message. I have not, but that sounds cool. I'm always looking to try out some new games. Not finished yet? Well, hey, it's looking great. Looking great. I can imagine as well, because, like, I know you have shaders on, but I know they did a thing, especially in a newer version, where, like, biomes have different sky colors. I know the Pale Garden has, like, more of a gray sky, but I feel like a castle like that would go good with, like, a gray sky or a darker sky, you know? Bro, how's it been more than 3 years since Techno died? Yeah, time flies, right? It's really wild to imagine. Because right around the same time that Techno passed away, my Nana also passed away. And we were having some family over the other day, and I was just thinking to myself, just remembering, I was rewatching this show we used to watch together, 911 Lone Star. I don't know if you've ever seen that, but I introduced her to that, and she really liked it. But I was watching this one scene in it, and I was like, how did I watch this with her? Like, that's crazy. I'm not going to go into specifics about the scene, but, you know. No, always look back on the memories. That's the cool thing, guys, is I feel like when someone is such a huge positive influence in your life, they'd want you to look back and laugh and smile, not be so sad. Of course, you're sad that they're gone, but you can take comfort in the fact that, you know, they always wanted what's best for you, and you just need to carry on and live your best life in honor of them. You know what I mean? That game is on Steam, and a fun fact that it originally began as a Minecraft mod. Oh, that's cool. Reminding me of, like, I think there's like a Mojang developer who originally was a mod developer and like got recognition from Mojang and then just joined the official Mojang team over time. Was it the guy who recommended Turtles or something like that? I forget exactly. Live in their memories? Exactly. You know? And, you know, it's very interesting. I don't want to, like, talk too much about anything negative, but it's all part of life, right? But, you know, we all will eventually go through that, and everyone grieves differently. My process was definitely just a really rocky road, you know? It hits you out of nowhere. But, you know, we're all human, and you just gotta recognize that your path is different, and that's fine. Hey, Jay, guess what? What's up, Grum? Thanks for the 2 bits. Thank you. All right, so we put some moss there. I kind of want to, I don't know. I mean, it depends on how big we're doing this mountain, but I don't think I'm going to do the moss too high up. I think I'm going to start transitioning it to some mossy cobblestone now, just to really tackle that gradient. Do another fan art? No way. Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on. This is amazing. Whoa, okay. And oh my gosh, that's so cool. Whoa, I love it. It kind of gives me vibes of like Terraria for some reason. Okay, let me show y'all. Take a look. That's another for the starting soon screen, but I gotta remember to update the starting soon screen this time. I should add like a little fan art of the week type thing, because, aw, thank you so much. That looks great. Aw. Thank you very much, my friend. It always is such an honor to, like, see people making fan art like that for me. It still blows my mind. Still blows my mind. By the way, thank you, Lucky, for saying in the Discord good morning all the time. It's interesting because there's like 2 days where no one was talking in the chat to the point that it was just you saying good morning. But I gotta love that. I gotta love that. Detail in the vines, right? It looks so good. On it, okay, y'all probably won't get this reference, but like the pixel vibe of it kind of reminds me of this game. Have y'all ever had like a physical device where like it was a plug and play where like you plug it into your TV? It was older TVs, not like modern day. It had like different games on it, like Pac-Man, Dig Dug. One of the games, there was this like Disney plug and play, and it had this like Simba fruit game where like it was kind of like Tetris but like fruit. Do you guys remember that at all? Because the like design of like the glowberries kind of like reminds me of that for some odd reason. It's like the pixel vibe of it. Man, oh man. Yes, awesome. Yeah, I still have those probably in storage. The thing is though, I do have a VCR that has those ports, so I technically could play it sometime. I should somehow figure out how to stream that, because that would be a vibe one day, just to do that purely for nostalgia reasons. I had a knockoff Sega game console, with a bunch of old Sega games as a kid. Oh yeah, right? It's so cool. Like, seriously. Man, oh man, the nostalgia. I love it. Well, yo, what's up, Le Petit Empereur? What's up? Welcome in. Are you asking for the IP to the server? If you want to join the server I play on usually, !loft. Currently, I am on my hardcore world, so you can't join this, but you're welcome to chill and watch. Alright, guys, what do y'all think about that gradient? I think that's a good start. And then we're going to build up the hill with some stone and make it into a bigger hill. But take a look, right? Like, it's really turning into something special. What other, like, nostalgic games have y'all played growing up, out of curiosity? Any games that are particularly like something you look back on like, oh man, those were the times? Before Minecraft, I played Total Miner, which was like basically like Minecraft, but not really. It was interesting. I don't know if y'all have ever heard of that. Hi, dog. What's up, dog? Bring this stone. Need for Speed Underground 2. Interesting. Is that like a Sonic game? Need for Speed sounds like some sort of Sonic type thing. But probably not. Isn't there like a movie Need for Speed? Is it like racing or something like that? Yeah, maybe it is racing actually. Yeah, I think they did a movie off of that, didn't they? Oh, by the way, guys, I actually rewatched the GTA 6 trailer recently, and it's honestly crazy how it looks. Like, I guess I understand why it's taking so long now, you know? Like, that is wild, the graphics on that. It almost looks like a movie. Heyday, Just Dance, Need for Speed, Playback, Kinetic Sports, most on my Xbox One. Yeah. I remember on the Xbox 360, I used to play this like game that was kind of built in sometimes, the Doritos Crash Course. That was so fun just playing with my brother. It was so random, but I remember that as well. Doritos Crash Course. Does anyone remember that? So yeah, we're gonna have it kind of turn into a little bit of a cliff, I suppose. I don't know why I'm not that confident with terraforming that. The liquid bottles in my room having physics was generally insane. Okay. You were so dedicated to the games, I guess, huh? Or what? Oh, I was misreading the message. I just read someone else's. I thought you were referring to a different game. Oh, you're talking about GTA with like the beer bottle, the condensation on the bottle? Oh yeah, that's true. That is super true. That's so cool. That the graphics look great. The guy with flying arms and legs, what's the game called again? The blonde hair, I don't remember. Legends of Zelda, like the blonde hair, like Link? Is that what you're referring to? I used to get mad at Need for Speed because I couldn't pass a certain level and I stopped playing for like a year and I lost the CD. Dang. That was on Xbox, right? I didn't play that personally, but I played a lot of old GameCube games. I had a GameCube, then a Wii, then an Xbox 360 over the course of my life. Used to play old Lego Star Wars games on the PS2. Yeah, me too, but I played that on the GameCube. That was really fun.
Hydrate.
Thanks for the hydrate, FHF. Why did I come back here? I think I need more stone. I used to build straight working electronic out of Legos. Oh, nice. That's really impressive. Like actual working electronics. Anyone ever do like a science project, and for the science project you like make electricity out of a potato? Have y'all ever done that? I did that.
Hello.
Yo, I am Cosmos. Thanks for the raid. How you doing today? Welcome in. Hi. How was your stream? What were you up to? What were you up to today? I've had a Nintendo 3DS and an Xbox One, but most was my sister's. I had a 3DS as well, and I watched Netflix on it. It was back in the day. That was crazy. I was like, whoa, this is like the future. Oh my gosh. Does anyone want to join my Minecraft Bedrock realm? It'll be fun. Oh yeah, you're welcome to invite some people.
Posture check.
Hey, Evie Sparta. Hi. Suo. Yo, what's up? What's up, Cosmos? MCCI? Awesome. That's so fun. You know what? Back in my day, I used to play MCCI as well. And I had this killer haircut. And whenever someone calls me bald, I use this as proof. Because I'm not bald, guys. This is the proof. This is what I look like right now in real life. Exactly. You know, I've been through some things so far, though. You know, as you can see, my skin, you know, this is my Halloween skin. Yeah, yeah. I was also fascinated by, with those shredding videos that were done around 2016. Shredding. I don't remember that. I know there's, like, a lot of old trends, like the, Gangnam Style, Harlem Shake. Remember the Harlem Shake? Got a low taper fade? Yeah, trust me, right? Boom. Hey. Okay, look. Don't bully me just because I have hair, okay? I know you're bald, baby zombie, but you're gonna have to deal with it. Halloween skin for me is just as a demon slayer. Oh, that's cool. Alright, we are very low on stone, unfortunately. But I guess we can work on the rest of the base of this hill for now. Turtle been training with Master Splinter. Oh, a Ninja Turtle? I could have been a Ninja Turtle for Halloween. We had this, like, Halloween skin contest like 2 years ago, and someone made me a Michelangelo turtle skin. I think it was Charisma, and I think I still have it on my computer. That's what I kind of plan on doing, is switching my Minecraft skin over time. You know, rotating through them. Yo, what's up, the Diamond Foot? How you doing today? Bald baby zombies wild. Yeah, but it's technically lore accurate. They are bald. They are bald after all. I should find me a skin for Halloween off Skindex. Might be a character from Murder Drones. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, whatever you feel like, you know. I personally like having a skin that has like a little bit of texture, but not so much texture to the point that it looks like those standard like 2020 skins. You know what I mean? I feel like there's been a whole wave of like I guess the right term for it, which a lot of people use, is like an e-boy type skin, I suppose. Which I feel like that's kind of like the era of Minecraft we are in now. But man, oh man, I'm so nostalgic. I look back on like the times like 2013 where like skins weren't as textured but still very unique. You know what I mean? So hopefully you can find like a skin like that really gives like a unique type vibe. I'm good. How's you? I'm doing good. I'm doing good, I'm saying, as my world is burning. Alright, let's go bone meal this. Wahoo! Let's get some more there. Alright, can't complain, can't complain. We'll probably stop that right there, and hopefully once we go back to the furnace, there's a fair bit of stone that's done to melt in, and we can really get to work on this terraforming. But my plan is to make that up to like that level, and then maybe have like a waterfall right around there or something like that. We'll see. But it's all part of my process of making this a lush city and making it very beautiful. So that's the plan for today. I recently made my own skin and I'm quite proud of it. I made variations for 2 different accounts. Oh, that's cool. AutoZone. That's awesome. Yeah, it's you know, Minecraft skin artists, like, it's really wild what they can do. And you can even turn it into a little bit of like a side hustle for yourself and get some good money out of it. Because there's a lot of like people who pay good money for a Minecraft skin, surprisingly, you know? But a lot of people do good jobs, you know? It's really awesome. How old is this world so far? 7-11. Yo, we're on day 7-11. Oh my gosh, does this mean we all get free Slurpees, chat? Free drinks at 7-Eleven? Yeah. In terms of IRL days, it's been like since January of 2025, I believe I started it. Maybe? Maybe? But like, I haven't played on it as much, so yeah. It was Rayman? Oh, okay, yeah, Samara. Sorry, I did see you say that. I think you got drowned out by the rain. Rayman, it's Rayman. Okay. I'm so sorry. You were just talking about flying. Okay. Yes. Samara, please forgive me. Please forgive me. You've been telling me it's not Link, it's Rayman this entire time, and I missed your message for a good 10 minutes. I'm a bad streamer. I'm so sorry. Thank you for Thank you for resending it. That's the thing, guys. If I ever miss a message for a while, let me know. I feel so bad. I feel so bad. Throw some stone there. Whoa, the echoing. Oh, man. I love this mod. Nah, it's okay. Thank you, thank you. Where the freak is Rand? Why? What do you want Rand for? He's probably sleeping since last night, you know? Some crazy stuff happened last night. What do you need Rand for? Ooh, okay. Looking pretty good. I think now let's start, like, terraforming into a cliff, I suppose. Kind of like this. Kind of giving it, like, a little bit of, like, a nice, nice tilt to it. So we're gonna need some more stone soon. Rolling back redstone is hard and not doing it correctly. I don't want to break it. Oh, dang. Yeah, I understand that. Don't let it happen again. Hee hee. Yeah, I got you. I got you. If it happens again, I will never stream it ever again. I won't be allowed to, because that's a cardinal sin. I cannot miss a message for more than 5 minutes. Otherwise, you know, it's all over. Can't be a streamer. Missing a message in this economy? Can't believe this. You know what, chat? It's time for our daily Wordle on Discord. Let me actually do it. Let's do the daily Wordle on stream together. Let's see what it is, guys. Imagine if I can guess it right off the bat. I believe this should be fine. Here's Wordle. Let's take a look. Let's try... It's probably very small on your screens, I know, guys. 1 second, I'm trying to... Alright. Let me make it a little bigger, I guess. There we go. Let's see. How many letters do we get here? Okay, we get no letters from that. What's a real David? How you doing? Let's see. Let's try... Huh. T-H-O... Oh, no, there's no R. Is there a word that... Hold on. Oh, I know one. Sometimes I take so much time doing this that, like, I actually, like, take so long. Just because I want to get it right. Phone? Phone's a good idea. But there's no E. That's the thing. There's no E. Wait, I have an idea. P-L-U? Is plush a word? No, let's do blush. Let's do blush, chat. Blush, like that. Blush. Oh, okay. We got an L and an M in there. Okay. Let's try L-O-M. Oh, but no, that's an H. That's an H, not an M. My bad. Okay, that changes things. H-O-L-T. House? No, it's not house because we don't have a U or an S or an E. I think it could be... It could be something GH. It could be like L-O... It can't be U. But... Oh, wait. I have an idea. G-H... G-H-O... Oh, there's no U. It can't be ghoul because of that. Wait, it's phone. No, it can't be phone. Huh. Ghost? No, there's no S. I did this today. I got it on last try. Yeah. No spoilers. Thank you for not spoiling. Is it like... Isn't funk a word? Is that like a word or no? I think it is. Okay, it's not a word. Wait, guys. Oh, hello. Oh, wait. Also, we have an L. We can't forget about that. Plank. What? Plunk. Plunk. All right. You know what, guys? Let's try this. C L. C H. O. Interesting. This is going to take me a second, guys. We have an H. That's why I know it's not lover or loved, by the way. It could be something at... Hold on. I feel like P... Okay, P-L... I... C-L-I... Okay, guys. It could be... Oh, there's no C. I was thinking clinch, but that's not right. I'm not... You know what? Let's just guess something just to get words. Because I don't want to take too long. So let's just guess something to get some words in here. I'm thinking we want to do something that's like... Let's do clown. Let's do clown. Okay, that gives. Oh wait, we get an O. We get an O. Okay, O's in here, guys. So now we can go GHO. There's no U. Can't be cloth because we have no C anymore. V. I think it's PHOLY. J, cloth. Yeah, it's not cloth. It can't be cloth. Volley? No. Well, it could be Holly. Holly. Guys, I'm a genius. Though I think for some reason I feel like someone might have said Holly in the chat before and I didn't see it. So, yeah. Yeah. All right. Definitely not auto. What up, guys? What up? Someone did? Yeah, they might have done the Wordle today, though. I'm glad I didn't see that because I feel like that's a crazy guess early right off the bat. Yeah, I did? Okay, yeah. Ooh, did you already do the Wordle? Is that why you know that? All right, let's bring the stone up here. I was backing up whoever. Yeah. But yeah, the Wordle's fun. I've kind of become like more and more addicted to it because they added it as a Discord bot, which is nice, like an activity. So I'm just doing it every day. I have a streak going on. I have a 5-day streak, and that's how long I've been doing it. So yeah, it's been pretty nice. There was like an interesting one. There was like detox, I believe the last one was, and I was like, that wasn't that hard honestly, but like it kind of surprised me. I was out at lunch with my mom and my dad, and I was like doing the Wordle with them, and I was like, I gave my mom the phone because she was looking at it, and I was like, wait, I think it's detox, and then we put it in, and it was right. Yeah. Okay. We are already out of stone, but take a look, guys. I think I'm gonna terraform that a little bit more, build it up, because this is gonna basically be a cliff, and I kind of want it to be less of like a sharp incline on the end. Sorry, I just saw something in the corner. On the edge, I want it to be more like outward like that, which feels a little bit better for the cliff. We'll have to see, though. We want it to look reinforced on this end. Anyways. Y'all, we've been live for 2 hours, and I've been enjoying it so dearly. You guys are awesome. But, quick question. It really depends on how many people are interested. Are you guys interested in joining me for some block shuffle games? How many people would be here to play some block shuffle? How many people would want to do that? Just out of curiosity. Yas? Me? Okay. Oh, word. I said it when you got H, but I don't do Wordle. Gotcha. Okay, that's cool. Really nice guess. That's wild. Alright, so we have 2 people interested in block shuffle. And, ooh, this is an interesting song. And that is awesome, y'all. But I think I'm very tired today. I might end early. I know I haven't streamed a lot lately, but I might end early. We made some good progress on the build today, and I might stream a little bit later. All right. Block shuffle is a game where you are told a block and you have to find it. I would definitely be down to play that with you guys another time, but I am pretty tired and I have to like set things up somehow to be able to like better change topics of the stream, because now I'm multi-streaming to YouTube, so it's a little bit like too much to update all my titles. I need to automate it. So that, coupled with the fact I'm tired, is the reason why I'm gonna be ending early today. But guys, we're gonna be rating another streamer that's super chill, so feel free to stick around. Guys, if I don't see you before Halloween, happy Halloween, but I should make some time to stream. But yeah, guys, take care. What mod are you using? I'm just using shaders, built-in client-side stuff. Also, like, camera utils for Zoom. Night, friend. Hope you sleep well. Thanks. Have a good one. Good night, happy Halloween. Thank you. We're going to be rating someone, sending the love over to another streamer. Guys, buy YouTube, buy TikTok. Oh. Guys, by the way, guys, this entire stream on TikTok, it says live visibility restricted. Your live's not eligible because it contains AI generated content. Yeah, okay, buddy. Okay. Yeah, sure, TikTok. Stop having AI algorithm. That's why no one loves TikTok. Okay, anyways. I have a cool streamer for you to raid. Let me know. But hold up, wait a second. We have this one streamer who's rated me a lot that I haven't rated back yet, and I really want to. So we're gonna do that today, okay? But I'll make sure to check out your streamer you're gonna recommend. Guys, have a great night. Let's go spread some love to Clay Moth. And for the raid message, say Clay Moth is super cool, okay, guys? Because Clay has rated me so many times, and we haven't rated Clay back as far as I'm aware. So, guys, have a great day, and I'll see you guys next time.